Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, we are from Group 4, our international class. We will to present our material investigation report. We decide to look into a common everyday object, a single-use plastic water bottle. Next slide, please. Before we start, let us introduce our group members. My name is Aura Amelia Sudirman.
My name is Siti Akifat.
My name is Siti Fadila.
Okay, next slide, please. Okay, first all, what is a bottle? This material identification. What is this bottle actually made of? It belongs to the polymer family, especially thermoplastic polyester. Its chemical name is polyethylene, therapeutically or PAT for short. The easiest way to identify this material is by checking the bottom of the bottle. You will see a small recycling triangle with the number 1 stamp on it, which stands for PET. You can see uh, from this slide is the first common object. This is a single-use mineral water that I confused for the last one. For the next is material classification. This one is polymer. Chemical name is PAT. And how to identify, like we see from the code, like stamp in the bottle of at the bottom of the bottle. Next slide, please. Okay, this part is the mechanical and physical properties. This part is the mechanical properties. For this point is the high tensile strength, like can hold the water weight without breaking. And then next is good toughness, like high impact resistance, absorb energy instead of breaking. The next part is the physical and chemical properties. This first point is the clear and transparent, allow light to pass through, like fully transfer in the chemical properties. And then for the chemical stability is does not react with neutral water. And the last one is gas barrier, like stop in the outside of the air. For the next slide is will present by Siti Akifah.
Okay, now why do these properties matter for a water bottle? First, the clear appearance is important so customers can instantly see that the water is clean and safe to drink. Second, the high thickness is a safety feature that stops the bottle from cracking or leaking if it drops. Lastly, because of its strength, companies can make the plastic walls incredibly thin to save material, while the bottle can still easily hold the weight of the water. Okay, next slide. Like any material, PET has its pros and cons. The key advantages are that it's extremely lightweight, which SAFO during delivery is 100% recyclable into clothing fibers, and it is very cheap to make. However, it has major limitation. Its heat resistance is low. Its blaze transition temperature is only around 70 degrees Celsius, so it will lose its shape and strength if filled with hot water. It's also strictly single use because reusing it over and over can leak tiny plastic bits or bad chemicals into your water. Okay, the next slide will be presented by Siti Fadila.
Okay, for the next slide is alternative material recommendation. So, what if we want a safe, reusable bottle, our recommendation is propylene or PP, which is plastic cup number 5. Scientifically, PP is a much better choice because it has a higher heat tolerance with a melting point around 160 degrees Celsius. This makes it safe for hot liquids and safe to wash with warm water. It also has great chemical safety, meaning it won't break down or leak harmful chemical over time. Okay, for the last is conclusion. To wrap things up, PET is highly effective for cheap, lightweight, single-use packaging because it's clear and tough, but because it is of low tolerance, it shouldn't be reused. If you want a daily reusable bottle, PP is the safer option on this slide. You can also see the textbook and journal we reference for this investigation.
Okay, so that is from our presentation. Thank you so much for listening and watching our presentation. See you in the next video.